Moving on, over 40,000 teachers of Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan are protesting in Kashmir after not getting their salaries since the month of February. The teachers are demanding streamlining of salaries, implementation of the transfer policy, regularization and release of pending salaries. They claim that their voice has gone unheard, that the authorities have not responded to them.
टीचरों की तनख्वाह नहीं, रोज एसएसए के टीचरों पे लाठी बरसाए जा रहे हैं, आंगनवाड़ी वर्करों पे टीयर गैस बरसाया जा रहा है, एनआरएचएम के डॉक्टरों की तनख्वाह नहीं है, ठेकेदार और कॉन्ट्रैक्टर उनकी पेमेंट हो नहीं रही है। हद देखिए।
Our salaries have been withheld. Government is time and again playing with our sentiments, with the sentiments of 40,000 people, and we are forced to go for this option. Otherwise, we would love to be at our schools. We can understand that our children are suffering in schools.
The teachers of the valley, the teachers of the state, they have come on roads. I, on behalf of the teachers of District Baramulla, request Honorable CM Saiba, Honorable Mehbooba Mufti, whose father, ex-Chief Minister, had prioritized education sector and it was his dream. We again request Mehbooba Mufti and his team of competent colleagues to take immediate steps.
We have taken it very strong, very seriously, that we will be protesting against the government policies and the policies of the education department until and unless the demands are met with.
Fareed, understandably so, the teachers are extremely frustrated and angry. They haven't been paid in a while now. What is the reason for this? Why is the state government unable to pay their salaries?
Well, Tanvi, these are Rashtriya, in fact, this is a centrally sponsored scheme, and on the basis of which the state had recruited around 40,000 teachers. In fact, this is Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, that is a centrally sponsored scheme, and the salary used to come, part of it from the center and most part of it from the state. Unfortunately, from the last 4-5 months, they have not been paid, and that is something that has forced them to come on the streets. Today, there were protests in almost every district of the Kashmir Valley. We are getting reports from Ladakh as well. But unfortunately, as far as the people at the helm of affairs are concerned, they are completely inaccessible. I tried to reach the minister. I was told that he is in a meeting with the chief minister, and then you talk of the director, again inaccessible. The commissioner secretary, he again was inaccessible. So we do not know what the government is planning, but these people are desperate because, as you know, the festival of Eid is just few days away. You talk of 40,000 people, they have families, they have children. So obviously, they need money to celebrate Eid like any of us. They do not have the money, and that has forced them to come out on the streets. Again, the government, it seems, has absolutely no policy for them as well. And the silence of the government is, in fact, acting as kind of fuel to the fire as far as these people are concerned. They're really frustrated at the way the government is not coming out and at least clarifying their stand on the issue, whether they're going to pay them. And if they're not going to pay them, what is the reason? When are they going to get paid? Because they have worked, they're working as teachers across the state of Jammu and Kashmir. 40,000, we're not talking of a small number. And right now, since they're desperate, as I told you, they want some money so that they and their children, their families can celebrate Eid like any of us. So they are out on the streets. Government absolutely nowhere to be seen. Or neither are they bothering to come out and clarify what exactly is happening and whether they are planning to give any money to them or not.
Well, this is really disappointing and shocking, Fareed, and that too, just ahead of the festival. Understandably so, people would need this money even more right now. We heard Omar Abdullah speak about it and raise this issue. Have they actually been lathi charged and tear gas shells have been used against these teachers in the recent past?
Yes, that's right, Tanu. In fact, 5-6 days back in Srinagar, they were out on the streets. They were lathi charged. The police used force against them to disperse them. So this is really shocking. It is completely unpardonable on the part of the government, because they say that it's a welfare state. But if you use lathis, tear gas shells against teachers for demanding what is rightfully theirs, they want salary. They're not begging for something. They have worked for the government, and they rightfully should be given their salaries so as they can run their families. Now, as I said, most of them are from humble backgrounds. They're now totally out of patience. They're frustrated, and now they had no other option but to come on the streets, protest against the government. Omar Abdullah did raise this issue. Obviously, he is in the opposition, but it's an important issue that he has raised considering the timing. As I said, they want some money. It's a big festival that is coming ahead, but the government is silent. As I said, I tried to reach the Minister Zulfikar Chaudhry. His assistant picks up the phone. In fact, it seems they're not bothered to answer this very rightful query. Same is the case with the Commissioner Secretary, the Director Education. All of them, it seems, have gone in some kind of a slumber. They in fact, they don't feel like being accountable, being asked these questions. So this is the other shocking part. At least if you don't have the money or any other reason, you can at least come out and tell these people, because as I told you, these are 40,000 of them, and today they were there on the streets everywhere across the Kashmir Valley protesting, and they are only going to intensify their protests if the government continues with its mysterious silence.
Well, let's keep at it, Farid. Let's keep bringing these stories. Let's keep questioning the state government. If they think they can get away without answering any of our questions, and they are wrong, because 40,000 people are currently, and those families are currently facing a massive cash crunch because of the government's fault. And so we must keep raising this issue. Thanks so much, Farid, for joining us for now.